Good afternoon and welcome to the Humidor Report. Justin here from Beaumont's very own Cigar Club, back with New Year, New Drew 2. So we told you last week, I know we were a little late getting that episode out to you guys, but we told you last week about our big Drew Estates event coming up. We got Jennylynn Hunter from Drew Estates on the way to come hang out and party with us here on Friday. That is Friday the 25th. It's going to take place from 4 to 7 p.m. Now, last week we told you a little bit about what it was all about and some of the things that we were going to feature, but I also told you that there was more news on the way. So we do have a few more things laid out here for you to give you yet a deeper look into what to expect here for our Drew Estate event coming up Friday night. Now, we told you last week about the Acid 20. Been out for a few years. That is the Maduro version. That was the original Acid 20 is the one we've got right here. Well, this event is kind of driving the new Acid 20, which you will see here in front of me with a very obvious Connecticut shade wrapper. So the Connecticut Acid 20, brand new product. We've already got them in, but they won't be available until the event. So you're getting your sneak peek at all this good stuff right now. So far, that is the only size that we've got the Acid 20 in is the Toro. I believe it's going to have the same sizings available as the original Acid 20, but that is the Acid 20 Connecticut. Same blend, same infusion, just a Connecticut wrapper as opposed to the Maduro wrapper. Now, also coming up next week, or actually also some new things that we have in stock for next week, is if you're going to take your eyes and throw them to the sides of the pile over here, you will see Factory Smokes. Factory Smokes is Drew Estate's bundled cigar, as obviously you can see. We had a lot of people ask about these, and something we haven't carried prior, but we have them in. These are actually already available. We do have them out and for sale at the moment, but there is a Maduro, there is a Sun-Grown, there is a Connecticut, and then there is a Sweet. So you'll have that sugar tip on the sweet version of those as well. So Factory Smokes now in the Drew Estate arsenal here at Cigar Club Southeast Texas. Another thing we mentioned last week was the going away of the Loratan, originally the Natural series from Drew Estate. And we did tell you that the entire line of Loratan has gone the way of the Dodo. It is no more. They are gone away, except for the egg. And if you have not seen the egg, it is a rather unusual cigar. And there you go. There shouldn't be any problem for you to see just how bizarro that thing is. I believe the ring gauge in the center of this, I believe it's 100, or it's 100 give or take. But it definitely makes for one of the widest cigars made in the game. The front and back end actually kind of look like a Corona. We're probably in your maybe mid-40s on ring gauge on that. But it takes a real dramatic turn as you get up to that 100 ring gauge in the middle. I've smoked these in years past. They smoke just fine despite how absurd that they look, but we do have a small handful of these. We do not have many, but we do have some both in the Maduro that you see here in my hand and in the Connecticut version as well. That would be the kind of tan colored box underneath the Maduro egg box. So we have eggs, the last living semblance of the Loratan line. Now, big surprise, certainly for you Drew fans out there, is what we have sitting right here. This might look very run-of-the-mill at a glance, but I promise you, this is not your run-of-the-mill Liga Privada. This is the H99. The H99 has been available for about 3 years. It features a Connecticut-grown Corojo wrapper, but there's only one farmer that they have growing that for them. So H99 has been super limited, even with the Drew Diplomat level accounts, which we are in that Drew Diplomat retailer range, even for probably about half of those retailers, or at least half of the tiers that you have to get to, the H99 is not available, and it really hasn't been available. It was done by lottery, like 5 stores per year the first couple of years, or the only ones allowed to carry it, or it would be featured at events. So that's why I'm thinking we got these creatures here in anticipation of our event on Friday, because this is the H99. It's available only in a Toro size, which is what you see there on the table, and we only have 2 boxes of those. So with as popular as Liga is, as hard as Liga has been to get in general for the last year, and how super rare these H99s have been, I cannot imagine these things lasting long. So if you want to get your hands on the Liga Privada H99, I would recommend you be here early next Friday. These will not go out for sale until the event starts. So if you want to make sure you get an H99, be here for 4 p.m. sharp and get them before they are gone. Now, I've also seen a little something about the event next week that shows there might be another super rare offering that we'll have available that week. But so far, I'm going to hold on to that for now. Be looking for a post, or once I talk to our rep about it, it might not be something that we reveal into the event itself. But there is something else that we hope that you're curious enough to show up and turn out for, because this is not the only super rare Liga that we'll be seeing, hopefully, by the day's end. But that's just a little further information about the event, again, taking place Friday, the 25th, from 4 to 7 p.m. You get swag at various levels of purchasing, at 4 sticks, at 10 sticks. At 20 sticks, you'll get a 10% discount, plus a bigger bundle of swag. And at 40 sticks, you'll also get the 10% and an even bigger bundle of swag. So make sure you're here Friday from 4 to 7 p.m. for our Liga, our Drew Estates event with Jennylynn Hunter right here at Cigar Club Southeast Texas. So we hope you guys are excited. We're excited. We're looking forward to it. And I think we've got everything ready to go. Make sure you guys and gals have a wonderful time with us here on Friday. So that's going to wrap it up for this week's edition of the Humidor Report. Thanks again for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have not done so on the video. That way you're up to date on all the newest and hippest happenings here at Cigar Club. And until next week, we'll see you at the club.